What is up, Gaming Nation? This is JMU 76, and we are back with the JMU Dynasty. We got the 5-6 James Madison Dukes up against the 2-9 Marshall Thundering Herd. We need this game. We need to pull out a win if we have any chance for bowl eligibility. So with that, let's get at it. The Thundering Herd showing up here at JMU's turf. This is an easily winnable game for JMU, but we got to play well. We got to make the passes. We got to run the ball, and we need some stellar defense. And as always, if you are liking the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Really would appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. So here comes JMU looking at. There's a new look for them this season, wearing the black and the purple. Gotta love it. Again, Thundering Herd. They are way underperforming this game. So we'll see what they do today. First drive of the game, here we go. And you know where we're going right away to Adeyi. Nothing there up the middle. You got to think that the Herd are going to try to crunch down here on Adeyi, but it doesn't really matter. Look at that, just pounding his way through. Nice little run there. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And here's Barnett, and beautiful strike. Look at that. Hits the senior. Well, sorry, not the senior. That's Granger. Hits the junior. Beautiful play there. And with that, it's going to be a first down. JMU back to Adeyi. Look at that hole. You could drive a car through that. He is churning those wheels. It's going to be 2nd and 4. And right away, back to Adeyi. And a big hole. Look at that. Right across midfield. JMU moving the ball nicely. Barnett to the air. Nice strike there. Oh, did not hold it. Oh, could not bring it in. That's a tough one. With that, however, that is a beautiful play there to the sideline. First down, back to Adeyi. And again, he goes pounding through, really running the rock today, and that's what JMU has to do. They have to run the ball. As I say that, nice strike there. Look at that, Granger really getting into the action today. And it's going to be back on first down. There goes Adeyi. Look at that, 11-yard scamper. He is looking great on the play. Barnett scanning the field, and he's going to the end zone. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Touchdown, JMU. That is how it's done. Hitting the senior Dollison. I think he's dancing. I don't know what he's doing. Some with the hair, but whatever. You know what? Beautiful strike on the play. That is how JMU needed to start this game. They have really struggled on offense outside of the run game. And Dollison, he's really been coming on as of late. Had a lot of big games lately. Really started the season off slowly, but he has been looking good. That's a huge play. So what can the JMU defense do? Look at that. They hold. Finally, still 7-0. There was Adeyi. Nice pickup of about 13 yards. That is how it's done. Look at that, 7 carries, 51 yards already today. Great effort so far. Speaking of great effort, beautiful strike there by Barnett across the middle. Hits the tight end for another first down and follows it up back to Dollison. Look at that. Down to the 23. JMU moving the ball well. Adeyi there. He's continuing to go up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Here we go. And Barnett to the air. Ooh, that was a risky play. And Adeyi could not bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Under heavy pressure there. Barnett goes down. He gets crunched. And with that, field goal, it's up, and it is good. Field goal play has been really inconsistent this year. That was nice to see. A beautiful strike there. Puts it up, and it's going to be 10-0 JMU. This game has started exactly how they wanted to. 2 possessions, 2 scores. Defense is held. Can they do it for the 2nd time? Again, this is a must-win game. In order to be bowl eligible, JMU needs a big performance. Can they put together another scoring drive? Well, if Adeyi has anything to do with it, yes, they can. Look at that. Nice 13-yard scamper, moving the ball nicely. Barnett on 2nd down, and again, double teamed. He is down. Absolutely crunched on that play. Back to Adeyi, running the ball, picked up a couple yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Barnett scans the field. He's in, again, heavy pressure. The offensive line, they are folding like a cheap tent. With that, bad punt there on the play. JMU really did not get underneath that one. And with that, Marshall's going to take over at about their 35. What can they do on this drive? Looks nothing again. JMU defense holding. Big performance here by the JMU D. Now, can the offense step up? Look at this. The offensive line protection is absolutely horrendous. 3rd and 12, Barnett in the gun, deep in the end zone, and he's going to heave it down the field. Oh my goodness, how did he not bring that down? Don't know how that was tipped away. Thought that was going to be a completion with that. However, punting it away, and just like that, Marshall's going to have the ball at the 45. And look at that, they go down the field, get the field goal. JMU back on offense. Nice little strike. No, another drop. Oh, Barnett has been making some good passes. The players are just dropping the ball over and over and over. With that, it's going to be 3rd and 5. Barnett again in the gun, scans the field, has his man. Oh, and that was a bad pass. And again, with that, another punt from JMU, and a booming punt there, taken at about the 35. With that, again, the defense holds still 10-3. And with that running the screen out of the backfield and Adeyi, nice little scamper there. Pick up a 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Barnett in the gun, empty backfield. He's scanning the field, down the field. Risky pass, throws it into double coverage. Not good. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Can JMU put some points on the board? 3rd down, and look at that strike. Oh, that is how it's done. What a beautiful ball. Barnett put air under that. Beautiful strike. And with that, going to be in field goal range here. It's going to be a long one, but in field goal range, as they can't get any closer. With that said, Barnett to the end zone, touchdown! Holy cow! Is that Dollison again? Dollison climbing the ladder, brings it in. That's his 2nd touchdown of the half. That is how it's done. Look at that, 9 seconds left. Dollison, the senior, just gets behind the 2 defenders. Beautiful pass on the play, right over the shoulders, brings it down into the breadbasket, and with that, touchdown. Huge play. It's 17-3 in the 3rd quarter now, and Barnett continuing to hurl the ball. Those passes continue to be dropped. That's not good. That's not good either. Big loss on that play. Big sack. It's going to be 3rd and 20 for Barnett. Barnett hucks it down the field. Oh, just could not get it over the defender. And with that, another punt. So Marshall fields it at the 35, brings it up to about the 40. Can the defense step up again? Can they shut the door? And yes, well, they gave up a field goal, but still it's pretty good. 17-6. Ooh, Barnett, risky pass, but look at that. Tight end brings it down right on the sidelines. Beautiful reception there. Back to Adeyi. Oh, nice hole. Had he broke that to the outside, that would have been a big gain, as it was 3 yards right now. Barnett back to the air, and again hits the tight end across the middle. That's a short strike. 3rd and 5. To the air. Barnett just overthrows him. Barnett has not played terribly. He's made a couple bad passes, but for the most part, the offensive line has really not helped him out today. He's been under a lot of pressure. Although Barnett, he's definitely shown some signs of potential as a decent quarterback here in the future. Oh, and a nice run there to the outside. Look at that. Adeyi picks up the 1st. That is how it's done. Back to him, and he continues to churn through as we're running down through the 3rd quarter here. Barnett back to the air, tipped away there just at the last second. That's a tough one. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Barnett to the outside. Look at that. Cannot bring it in. That should have been a 1st down. Another punt. Definitely getting the frequent flyer air mile points here for punting today. And again, however, the defense holds. Back to Adeyi as we start the 4th quarter. And he just continues to turn the legs and to gobble up the yards. This dude, he is legit. He is the MVP for this season. No doubt in my mind on that one. 2nd and 7 again. Barnett tipped away there at the last second. That's a tough one. The 3rd and 7, Barnett scans the field, and look at that. Gotta love EA Sports with those physics-defying moments there. And so with that, another punt. Again, because the score continues to remain here, 17-6. What's going to happen with that? Defense holds again. Can Barnett move down the field and take this game over, guarantee the win? 2nd and 7, back to Adeyi. Can he get the 1st down? Oh, no, he cannot get around the defender. Defender just pulled him in. 3rd and 5. Barnett down the field, and again, another tip. The tips in this game are absolutely ridiculous. But that said, it is what it is. But Barnett, you know what, just a couple more plays there, just flip the ball just a little bit higher, and we were going to have some big completions. He's definitely showing some skills here. And that's not good. As you can see there, defense gave up a TD. It's 17-14 JMU. This could be a potential defining drive here. 5 minutes left. Nice strike there. That's a first down. Back to Adeyi. There he goes up the middle, churning and churning. 2nd and 2. Got to think to Adeyi back here. Yes, you do. Huge hole. Look at that. 15 yards right up the middle. That is how it's done. 1st and 10. Clock continues to run. Barnett with the strike. And beautiful reception. They're just bringing it in. Taji Hudson. Haven't called his name too much today, but that was a nice strike. And look at that. Right across the middle. Thompson, the tight end, brings it in. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Oh, and there goes Purdy. Have not called his name today, but he was lumbering through. 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning. This game is ours. Adeyi to the end zone, touchdown. That is how it's done. Look at that. 23 points, extra point waiting to come. That is going to do it. $1:57 left on the clock. JMU, they're going to pull out the victory. You know it. They are going bowling. Got that 6-6 on the season. No way that Marshall's coming back with the amount of time left here. That was a huge play, huge defining drive. Overall, Barnett played pretty damn well this game. And so with that, the defense holds 24-14. JMU walks away with the victory. That was a nice victory. Again, a lot of areas to continue to grow on, but Barnett, he played well enough for that team to win, and they did. And again, Adeyi. It's all about Adeyi. It's always about Adeyi. 22 carries, 137 yards, and a TD. He was a monster out there. Consistency, running the clock, looked good every step of the way. The kid, he deserves to be drafted. He is an absolute beast. And like I said, definite MVP for this team, hands down. So 24-14, the final. And again, JMU statistically had the advantages there in the pass and the run. Barnett was 14-32. Now again, the stats don't look good, right? The stats definitely do not look good in terms of that. But so many of those passes were simply tipped away. And again, EA Sports, they just were not legit. Tips away. It's just physics defying sort of stuff. Overall, he actually had some pretty good control of the balls. It was throwing them up there, had some nice strikes. There was some good plays. There's definite potential there. He could potentially be in the running for the starting QB next year, depending on how things play out this off season. But again, you can see there, the pass deflections, absolutely crazy for Marshall. Like basically everything that Barnett threw up, it was tipped away. And so kind of misleading, because really it should have been that way. But again, JMU, they pull out the victory. They go to 6-6. Look at that. Coach JMO, he is moving up the food chain there at a level 8. Oh, and we got some good news. Nwasu commits. It's a nice 3-star pick up there on the defensive line. Championship contender, moving all the way up to C-. I know that sounds terrible, but it is what it is. Lloyd Summerall, player of the week for the Sun Belt. And with that, there's the bye. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.